that Frisbee started down here, Aboriginal Frisbee that is, that are known as boomerang throwing. Now, not every Aussie is born with one of these curved sticks in his hand, but Paul Bryden, the national boomerang champion, makes it look as if he were. When you think of Australia, you think about boomerangs, and we're very fortunate to have with us Mr. Paul Bryden. He's Australia's champion boomerang thrower, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the world's oldest sport and give us a demonstration.
Aboriginal people developed this sport thousands of years ago for their own enjoyment and their own fun. What we've done nowadays is developed a whole new range of aerodynamic boomerangs, and this is the type we use in the modern sporting competitions. And I want to teach you how to throw and have some fun with you.
Okay.
Let's take the boomerang at this particular end and get a firm grip, just with a couple of fingers. Tilt it slightly to the right, take it back over your shoulder, and then throw forward, and as you do, snap your wrist and release it with as much spin as you can, because spin will make it a successful flight. And don't throw too high or too low, just straight out at your eye level, and then it should come back to you very nicely. The boomerang flies and returns because of several things. The aerodynamic qualities of the outline shape, the angle at the elbow of the boomerang, and the way the surfaces are beveled all contribute and combine in making it go out, lay over, and spin right back into the thrower.
Keep trying. Either you'll get the hang of it or it will get the hang of you. It's the roughest. As long as we're on sports, we might as well tackle that favorite Aussie pastime called confusing the Yanks. It's also known as the Australian language. And here are a few tips on how to play.
Now that you've been here about a fortnight, you probably understand the old saying that America and Australia are separated by a common language. So let's take a Captain Cook or a look at some of the differences. So let's take a look at the car. Where we have a bonnet, you have a hood, and our boot is your trunk. And when you're driving down under, you're driving, and don't forget, on the opposite side of the road, because you're sitting on the opposite side of the car, and your steering wheel is on the opposite side, and you're looking out the windscreen. I'd like to ask you over for tea tonight, which means that you're coming over for the evening meal. If we ask you over in the afternoon, we have afternoon tea. But if we're feeling really good and go out to a restaurant and sit down and ask for an entree firstly, we're really looking at an appetizer. And tomorrow morning, we're having a really nice brekkie with all of the family, which means we're having breakfast together. Toward the end of the year, we'd like to invite you over for Chrissy, which means you're coming to our place at Christmas time, which is most likely when we have our long holidays, something like your vacation. And it's so hot down under that we'd be wearing our cozies around the place, which means we'd probably be even having lunch in our bathing suits. It's a bottler of an autumn day. It's just about midday. A beautiful Sheila just walked past, and I'm being fair dinkum about Aussie English. If you'd like to try a little bit more language down under, come and visit us. Yeah, she'll be right, mate. No worries.